So this is a really cool thing. This is a power supply for an API desk. And I got a call from Willow Lake Studios just the other day saying they've been having problems with this on and off. One of the voltage rails keeps erroring. And so I shot up there, we had a quick look at it, pretty quickly determined one of the modules, the minus 60 volt rail, is shot. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to bring it back really and put it on the desk. It's not an on-site fix, sadly. So we had a good look at it and got the old testers out, and sure enough, pretty much what I'd expect, which is the power transistors failed, actually two of them, and we're sort of looking at it, and these are 1990 boards, and they were made to ultra high quality, medical industry stuff, linear power supplies, absolutely fantastic stuff. But 1990, it's getting on a little bit there. And sure enough, I think we're going to have different failures as we go on. So now I can overhaul this. Now I'm going to overhaul this and look into it. But there's a second sort of issue which we were discussing. Now, Willow Lake is an amazing off-grid studio, entirely solar powered. And these linear supplies are really power hungry. They're not efficient at all. And so a lot of that energy they're getting from the sun is going up in wasted heat and fan cooling. And I was saying, well, for redundancy, why don't we build you a second one? And we'll build it with switch mode. So you'll have a spare, and it'll be a lower power, more efficient spare, so you'll have longer runtime off your solar power, less current draw, which is a huge big deal for them. And yeah, they really like that idea, and so I'm going to have a little work at this. Hopefully, we'll basically make a 3U rack. It looks quite similar, same connector, same everything, completely compatible, but we're going to seek out switch mode supplies that will replace the primary ones of these, the 24 volts for sure, the 16 volt audio rails, the 5 volt distro, all these will go. 48 volt, jury's out, might stick with linear for that. We can afford one linear, and it is the all important mic feed, so bit of testing. As far as the project goes, a lot of off-the-shelf parts. It's not going to be a huge project. It isn't an urgent project, as you can see. Well, it's urgent for them, but unfortunately, every single desk in my workshop is completely filled with equipment, so it's on the trolley. It's living on the trolley. This is its home for the time being. Sorry. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun, this one. A nice sort of fun project. The interesting risks will just be noise floor. I mean, can we get the right switch modes that are not going to create high frequency interference? We'll see. This is always a bit of a challenge. Yeah, if we were designing from the ground up, sure, we could do that. But that's going to be an inordinate amount of money. We're not doing that. We're going to buy parts off the shelf, and very much in a traditional space rocket style, we'll buy some parts, we'll test it, and if it's not what we want, it'll go in the bin. And unfortunately, this is the thing a lot of people don't see. They come to me and say, can you make me this? And I'll go, yeah, of course I can make you it. The problem is, are you willing to pay for the R&D? Because I can sit here and draw stuff on a diagram all I like, but once I start putting things into boxes, we are going to go through multiple iterations. The first one is not going to be right, unless you are a lottery ticket winner lucky. I mean, it could be. And we're going to put it in, we're going to try it, and we're going to say close, no cigar, throw it in the bin. Another one, throw it in the bin. Already for some of the projects I've got in here, I already buy things, end up with boxes full of parts. Well, we'll buy the parts, we'll put it in, and we'll look at it and go, not quite right, not quite what we want. Because it's at this level, when we're talking about studio equipment, we're talking about people's art and creation with music. There are so many people involved, and everyone cares so deeply. Everything has to be perfect, and that's what we do. So, yeah, that's the thing. We're not going to knock out a piece of equipment for you overnight from a schematic. What we're going to do is do 202 revisions. We're going to throw hundreds of pounds of parts into the machines and then into the bin, as it were. Well, give them to people actually use. I just give them to anyone who's interested in electronics. Big buckets. If you ever want a bucket of parts, just come to me. I'm bound to have a bag or a bucket somewhere. They'll only go in the bin. And out of the end of that, we come up with a really, really cool thing that solves your needs.